Hi, and welcome to 2019. The question I'd like to ask today is how can we continually improve as sales professionals? I don't mean selling more or having a bigger target, I mean substantively and genuinely improve the way we work and sell. If you look at the professions, like doctors, dentists, solicitors and so on, they have CPD, Continuous Professional Development. And the idea is that basically they learn from what's happening out there in best practice, from research, and apply it, and in that way get continually better. Unfortunately, what I see in the bad sales organisations, and I don't mean you personally or your sales organisation, is salespeople waiting for something to happen, waiting for their company to train them, waiting for training on Excel or something like that. And it doesn't seem to be a good way to go forward if they want to improve. I would like to share with you an approach that we use in our consulting to help client projects, which could be useful here. We call it research-led sales excellence. And what it means is to continually search for best practice from a number of sources, apply that and review. So the sources that we use are simple things, client projects. So what did we do already that worked or didn't work, and how can we improve that? We learn from competitors. They do some great stuff and we want to learn from that and use their good knowledge. We also invest a lot of time and energy looking at research and best practice. And fortunately in selling now there's a lot of good sources. So there's good journals that you can subscribe to. There's some really excellent books coming out which detail how practice is applied and improved. And by voraciously searching through this kind of information, what we can do is really hunt out the best ways to improve selling without getting stuck on one methodology. I feel the same logic can be applied to our own selling practice. Is to have the attitude of continuous improvement, is how do I get better each day? Which means really educating ourselves, looking for these sources around us and then ruthlessly applying it and learning what we applied, did it work or did it not work, and how do I go forward? Actually, this approach is nothing different from the great philosophers. Kurt Lewin once said, there is nothing quite as practical as good theory. And Chekhov also said, knowledge is useless unless you put it into practice. So when you combine those two logics, you have a very powerful method for improving ourselves, learning from the world, and making sure that we actually get better. A very simple thing you can do for the start of the new year is to simply go and buy a book about selling online or your local bookshop and start the journey there and see what you can learn from it, see what you can apply, and then keep going. I can tell you there's plenty and plenty of books out there to read. You will not run dry of sources. Good luck for 2019.